There are a number of things that you can do before the game actually begins to make the games better. One of the things that you need to do is make sure that the ball bounces correctly. You want to see if you have the right amount of air in the basketball. Here's a simple test that you can do. Coach April takes the basketball, extends their arm all the way up, drops it, and if it comes up approximately to the elbow, you know you have the correct amount of air in the basketball. If the basketball bounces and comes way above the elbow, all right, then you have too much air. If it doesn't come to the elbow, then you don't have enough air. With respect to the shoes, if you're fortunate enough to have 2 pairs of shoes, that's much better because you'd rather not wear the same shoes that you wear all day onto the basketball court. What happens is it breaks down the support of your shoe, then again causing potential injury. So if you can have a pair of shoes that you use just for basketball, man, that can help you. Also, if you have a pair of shoes, if you get a chance to play inside, you'd like to keep a pair just for inside play and one for outside play. May not always work out that way, but if you can, that's a little tip that can give you a slight advantage.
When it comes to attire on the court, it's important to wear loose-fitting clothing, not clothing that will restrict your jumper or your moves off the dribble. You want to be able to play your best, so you have to feel comfortable when you're on the court.
That includes you wouldn't want to wear long blue jeans or tight-fitting clothes because one, that can cause you to even lose the basketball because it gets caught up in the blue jeans. The other thing that you want to do to help you prevent injury is to wear clean socks. As silly as that may sound, if you're wearing socks that you've worn a couple times without them being washed, what it can do is it can, one, cause friction in the bottom of your shoe, causing blisters. The other thing that happens if you wear socks without washing them, you can get something called athlete's foot, which causes your feet to itch and the skin to crack. Again, we don't want to do anything to take you off this basketball court. Before the games begin, some things to keep in mind are that you want to have your fingernails clipped fairly short. One, it's just common courtesy with the people that you're playing against. I don't want to cut the person I'm playing against and give them scratches and marks, just not good basketball etiquette. The other thing is you want to keep your toenails trimmed pretty short. The reason why is quick stops with long toenails can cause foot injuries. It can cause a jam toe, called turf toe. Believe it or not, turf toe, even though you're playing on a basketball court, can really get you off the court for literally 2 or 3 weeks. If you don't cut your fingernails, a quick stop can cause problems. Make sure you keep those fingernails and toenails trimmed neatly.
Before the games begin, it's important to have a game plan as far as how you're going to hydrate your body when you're on the court. When you're on the court and you're playing for 1, 2, 3 hours, it's very hard to play at a peak level the entire time. So it's important to bring some water with you and hydrate between the games at timeouts, because that's what's going to allow you to play your best.
And if you don't hydrate effectively, what that can do is, one, it hinders your performance, but it can also take you out of the game. Dehydration is a very important factor, and it's something that can keep you off the court. That's why when you'll watch players in the NBA and WNBA, you'll see every time out they're drinking water. You want to stay away from caffeinated drinks. Things like tea and coffee are great to have, but not on the basketball court. Dehydration, caffeine can add to a dehydration problem. Drink water. Before the games begin, you want to not only maximize your play on the court, but you can also prevent injury. So what we need to do is you need to warm the core temperature of your muscle. A lot of times people think they step on the court, they stretch a little bit, here we go. But the most important thing you can do is warm the core temperature of your muscle before you stretch. Coach April is going to show you 4 things to help warm the core of the muscle with some dynamic movement.
The first thing is jogging forward and backwards. Okay, the second warm-up drill is Frankenstein walk. So I'm going to put my hands straight out in front of me and touch my toes each time my foot goes up. Okay, and the third thing are lunges. So we want to warm up the core of our body. Okay, I'm going to lunge straight forward. My right elbow is going by my right foot. And then I'm bringing it back to get a good calf stretch. Same thing on the other side. Elbow down. Foot goes up for the calf stretch. Okay, the last thing is we want to get our groins and our legs warmed up for defense. So I'm going to go side to side, okay, and get the groin warmed up. So we're going side to side. Make sure your knees never go over your toes. We always want to stay within the toes, okay? So we're going side to side. And we're going to go both ways. These 4 things will really help you get your body warm, your muscles warm, so you can play great in the game.